5th, 6th, 7th.
And Bill, where'd he end up? He slid way back there on those 2 tires he had. He's 11.
And Jimmy Johnson fell all the way back to 14th.
Matt Kenseth gets his 2nd straight top 5 in his 6th race here and his first Michigan win. He leads the league in victories now with 3. We'll talk to him in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to our Circuit City post-race show where Matt Kenseth has won the Sirius Satellite Radio 400 at Michigan International Speedway. Let's go down to our Circuit City winner circle. Steve Burns.
Well, Matt Kenseth, great job. Tell us how you and this race team won this race at Michigan.
Just great pit stops. We had track position when we needed. These DeWalt guys are the greatest on pit road, and we got in and out of there quick when we needed to at the end. And, you know, we struggled a little bit in the beginning of the race, but, you know, it came through, got the stops when we needed it. But this DeWalt Ford ran really good today, I got to thank AT&T Broadband, Craft Singles, and DeWalt. We just had a great car. I'm glad we're back in victory lane. We ran good the last 2 weeks, but we had some unfortunate things happen. We blew a tire 1 week and broke a transmission last week, so it feels good to get back here.
Now, Matt, you got out front, but then the red flag was displayed. What did that do to you mentally?
I hate that. I thought I'd lose it for sure. So usually we're not super fast on restarts, you know what I mean? Usually they can look under me on new tires, and it takes a while for me to get handling good and catch them. So I was glad we got the 48 out of there, but then we had the 12, and, you know, he'd really get a run on me. We were able to get him up off the corner good enough to pull away.
Tell us about the battle at the very end.
Well, I was just trying to block the 12. You know, he would get a real good run on me getting into the corner, so I tried to back him up, get in, and get on the gas as early as I could. So I had a good last 3 laps, except off 2 the last lap. I didn't have a good lap, and he must not have either. So, you know, just happy to be getting away.
Congratulations. Let's go upstairs to Mike Joy.
For the 10th time this year, a driver who started outside the top 10 has won. Matt Kenseth being congratulated by car owner Jack Roush. We'll talk to runner-up Dale Jarrett when we come back to Michigan.
Presented by Circuit City is brought to you by Circuit City. We know how you feel. That's why we're here. Circuit City, we're with you. By Dodge, you can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge. By your neighborhood 7-Eleven store. Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. And by Citgo. Enter the Citgo Peel Out, Reel In, and Win $1 Million Challenge for a chance to win $1 million and a host of other great prizes.
Welcome back to Michigan and our Circuit City post-race show, where Matt Kenseth held off the drivers who got those 2 or 4 tires at the end of the race, and one of those who ripped his way up through the field was...
Good job, guys. Nice call, Todd. 10-4, buddy. You two way to drive the wheels off that thing, dude. You are the man. Woo! Yeah, baby.
Was Dale Jarrett. Matt Yoakum's with him.
And Mike, Dale Jarrett did drive the wheels off that 88 car, almost back like in 1991 when you won here in a thriller, but it was a thriller today, DJ.
Yeah, it was. You know, we've been fortunate the last couple of weeks to get some good breaks, and we had a great race car the first half of the race. I don't know why it got so tight, but it just kept getting tighter and tighter, and finally got to really plowing. So we were fortunate for that caution. Todd made a great call. 4 tires, that was an awesome call. And we knew our car was fast, and what really worked to our advantage, my car would go right around the bottom on new tires, and those guys couldn't stay down on the bottom. So I almost pulled it off. I needed one more corner. I think I might have done it, but congratulations to Matt. It's a great day for him. But we're really happy about what we're doing, and say happy Father's Day to my dad and all the dads out there.
Now, back in 1999, you won this race and started a huge momentum surge. Are we seeing that with you in this 88 team now?
Well, I think so. I hope so anyway. I feel really good about what we've been able to do, make adjustments, get the car better, have a chance at winning every time, and that's what we want to do. Run the top 5, give ourselves a chance. So hopefully we can go to Sirius Point next week and do the same thing.
Dale Jarrett comes home second, 3rd straight, top 5 finish. Mike?
That'll close him in on the top 10 in points. As we look at the results, Darrell, those last few laps, I didn't know who to watch streaming through the field, Jarrett or Jeff Gordon, who came from 14th to 5th.
I just hope that all the folks at home are watching this race realize, folks, it's not just about cars going around in circles. It's about strategy. It's about pit stops. It's about adjustments. So much goes on in the 3.5 hours of one of these races, and I hope that we're bringing that home to you.
But who would ever believe with that few laps to go that 4 tires would have made that much difference? I mean, you look at the top 7, 5 of those guys, they came to pit road and got 4 fresh tires. And that's Jeff Gordon. He's fighting to stay on the lead lap halfway through, comes home 5th, 4 fresh tires.
How close was it? 5th place was decided by 6 1/1000ths of a second. More from Michigan after this. Welcome back live here in Michigan, and coming up on FX, the completion of the rain-delayed Kroger 300. That's the Busch race on FX, presented by Oriole from Kentucky. Again, that's on FX coming up at 5:30 Eastern. Let's check the points standings. This is the 15th race of the season. Sterling Marlin, his worst finish of the year, finishing 21st. And you see Jimmy Johnson and his car owner, Jeff Gordon, third in the top 10.
Yeah, and Sterling really dodged the bullet because it looked like Jimmy Johnson was going to take a really big bite out of his point lead. Unfortunately for him, he was able to salvage a pretty good day.
All right, dodging a silver bullet. More on Jimmy Johnson. Let's check down with Steve Burns. Steve?
Jimmy Johnson, not the finish that you wanted, but another impressive performance at front. Tell us about your day.
It was a great day. You know, the guys gave me a great race car. Chad Canals, everybody on Slow's team. Our pit stops, you know, that we're getting better and better. There's still a couple guys a little faster than us, but just a great day all in all for the whole Lowe's team. Disappointed there at the end. You know, you work so hard all day long to get track position and mileage and all the different stuff, and then you have that late race caution, and it, you know, guys come in for 4 new tires, and you know, everything shakes out differently. It's a great race for the fans, but disappointed on our end. Ryan bonsai'd it off in underneath us into 1, and got loose and shook me up the track, and once I lost that momentum, everybody just went blowing by. So, you know, disappointed, but still, you know, Ryan was doing what he needed to do to get his best finish. You know, I just hate that it turned out that way there at the end, but it was a great day for the Lowe's Monte Carlo.
All right, thanks, Steve and Jimmy, as you get a look at Michigan International Speedway on this Father's Day. And for Matt Kenseth, you know, at the age of 13, his father very proud. Kenseth himself at age 30 is a father, and he tells the story. His father said, you know, I'll buy a race car and drive it if you work on it. And then at age 16, Matt, he worked on it. He got to drive it. Said it prepared him to do a lot more than just sit behind the wheel of a car.
It really has, and Matt has turned out to be, you know, quite a gentleman and really a great race car driver. And not just recently, I had an email from his father.
Yeah, you said something, I guess, defending Matt Kenseth at Charlotte on decision.
A lot of people thought maybe he pulled over and let, you know, car owner and teammate Mark Martin win that race. And that's not the case. Matt is an aggressive race car driver. He wants to win. And his father was very nice, sent me an email saying that, you know, I was defending Matt in that case right there. And I really appreciate that. And I think he's just a great gentleman. And, you know, I think Matt represents him well.
Matt's first career NASCAR Winston Cup victory was in 2000 in the Coca-Cola 600. Roush Racing, 5th win for the Roush Racing team in 15 races. Very, very impressive.
These guys right here get stronger each time, and Matt just seems like he's a guy who's leading it on.
Yeah, there's the cat in the hat.
Right there.
Looks well. He's moving around.
Well, you know, he's at home, and he's just really having a great time. You can see he's really starting to get ready to throw those crutches away, and he'll be back up to full speed for much longer.
And Ford's led 133 laps. Ford has dominated in this race. In fact, the top 3 finishers were Ford in this race, starting with Matt Kenseth and then Dale Jarrett and Ryan Newman. And Pontiac, which got a little bit of the help with the spoiler adjustment, did it help in the big picture?
In the big picture, you got to think right now, you know, Johnny Benson wound up finishing 6th, and I think he did an excellent job. But before we get much farther, I want to talk about the folks at Ford. You know, we have the Ford cutaway car, which is a very intricate part of our broadcast.
Yes.
And recently, the people that carried around for us, their transporter burned down, and we were very fortunate that Dave Carroll and the Dr. Pepper team came on board last week and helped to get the car to Pocono, and we got it up here to Michigan. And we really want to tell those folks right there, thank you for helping us out.
Yes, without that, the cutaway car can't be with us.
That's
and it will be in Sonoma on the Fox networks Friday with Winston Cup qualifying on Fox Sports Net. You'll be with us on Saturday, Winston Cup practice on FX. Sunday, start your day with NASCAR this morning, presented by Smirnoff Ice on Fox Sports Net, followed by the Dodge Save Mart 350 on Fox, and get a full wrap-up of all the day's activity on NASCAR Victory Lane on Fox Sports Net. And, of course, Speed Channel is always there for you, the home of NASCAR TV. Nothing gets you closer to NASCAR. This quick reminder, too, Saturday, NFL Europe World Bowl will come to you live from Dusseldorf, Germany, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific on Fox. And following that, Fox Saturday Baseball starting at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. And UPS, the official delivery company of NASCAR, delivering a chance to win 4 tickets to the 2003 Daytona 500 on Fox by logging on to foxsports.com, keyword UPS Racing. Drivers here were on a mission from Michigan as Dan Aykroyd, one of the Blues Brothers, starting the race on Father's Day near the home of Henry Ford. Ford's dominated. Jimmy Johnson led at lap 61, but in the end, Matt Kenseth pulls into victory lane. Next week, it's on to the wine country and Sonoma, California. Happy Father's Day from all of us to all the dads out there. And thanks for watching NASCAR on Fox.